You can spot me in the city building lobby with a sword off shot. He's screaming, drop it, this a rock.
What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz the Adult. I wanted to talk to you guys about Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia has called out Errol Spence again. And he's also announced that he will be going up to 147 eventually. He even said he'll be going to 147 maybe by the end of this year. Mikey Garcia is a dark horse at 147. So let's talk about Mikey Garcia and why that statement, why him calling out Errol Spence isn't that crazy. Mikey Garcia is what, a four-time world champion or something like that in 3 different weight classes. He fought Adrian Broner at 140. He's fighting right now for the IBF championship at 140. Mikey Garcia is a fighter who is well balanced. I mean, he has great balance. He's in the position to counter all the time. His feet are the perfect width apart. He stays on his toes. His guard stays tight. He's extremely technical, and he gets a lot of leverage on his punches. And that reminds me of Errol Spence, actually. Errol Spence, his feet are so well balanced that he gets full leverage on his punches. Mikey Garcia does the exact same thing. He doesn't go to the body. He's not like a body snatcher, but he can go down there, and he definitely can hurt you. We'll see how strong he is at 140. I know he couldn't knock out Adrian Broner. I know he stung him a few times. It's very hard to knock out a guy who's not willing to punch. The one thing I want to say about that Adrian Broner fight is I was a guy who favored Adrian Broner to win that fight. I understand people being a little lost on Mikey Garcia and curling their lip up when Mikey Garcia says that he'll fight Errol Spence, and he's saying it with confidence, calling him out. His talent, his abilities aren't really in question when everyone brings up how everyone view Mikey Garcia calling out Errol Spence. What's in question is the fact that he's so small coming up, and Errol Spence is considered a big welterweight. Why would Mikey Garcia call out Errol Spence when no other welterweight is calling him out? Why is the little guy calling him out? People may say he wants the popularity. All of that doesn't really matter if Mikey Garcia takes a beat. Why doesn't he believe he'll take a beat? I was watching that weekend when Danny Garcia fought Rios and Keith Thurman and Sean Porter had that back and forth. I saw Mikey Garcia shake Sean Porter's hand, and he gave the brother shake. He shook his hand, he patted him on the back, and when he did that, I looked at their head size and I looked at their depth from their chest to their back. Those guys are almost the same size. Mikey Garcia is not that small. He is not that small. Because you're able to make the weight doesn't mean you're that small. Prime example, Bernard Hopkins. When he went up to light heavyweight, when he went to challenge Tarver, it was kind of like he's smaller than Tarver until you saw him drop Tarver. Until you saw how he looked, face to face in the stare down against Tarver. Same thing with Mikey Garcia. I'm not saying he's as big as Errol Spence, but Mikey Garcia may be as big, if not bigger, than Danny Garcia. When you have great abilities, that translates way more than size. Floyd Mayweather isn't close to 154 fighter, but he was undefeated at 154 when he did challenge at 154. Why? Because it's the skills that he depended on. Mikey Garcia is not that small. With the abilities he has, he's definitely going to do his thing at 147. And I think he knows that he's growing way too fast. Plus, all the money's at 147. Mikey Garcia can challenge Danny Garcia. And if they fought, I may favor Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia can challenge Sean Porter. If they fought, I think Mikey Garcia is more sound than Sean Porter. But as far as abilities, Mikey Garcia has more abilities. And he has respectable power. I've heard many times in their camp that dude punches feel like a sledgehammer. Another thing, let's all not be hypocrites here, okay? We all know everyone's afraid of Errol Spence, and we jump down Sean Porter's throat, we jump down Keith Thurman's throat, we jump down Danny Garcia's throat, we jump down everybody's throat who's not challenging Errol Spence. We can't all of a sudden hear Mikey Garcia challenge Errol Spence and then say, get out of here. Anybody who challenges Errol Spence, they get credit from me. I don't care what weight class you're in. We are already calling Terrence Crawford one of the very best at 147. He hasn't even fought there yet. For me, Mikey Garcia and Terrence Crawford has the same question mark. Mikey Garcia, you get a wink from me, man, and I think you can do your thing at welterweight. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. ShowBizz the adult. I'm out.
In the city, building lobby with a sawed-off shot. He screaming, drop it, it's a robbery.